Side Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Acuna digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Sliders in for a strike. It's 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Gurriel brings it in. The second for one to Gurriel, and they get them both. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Men on third with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
First delivery to him. Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's up.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count, the pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Alex Bregman will be next. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Alex Bregman looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Count now at 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Alvarez.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
So now into the box
baseman,
is Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Houston. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Career line against Greinke. He's got a batting average of .444. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Batting sixth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are two gone now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now into the box, Chas McCormick.
Leading up
set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Miles Straw. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. McCormick gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting run up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, the pitch. Martine Maldonado stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Runners on first with one down. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Second baseman.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
He's set. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Acuna giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Astros leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. Career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats.
Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike. to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, William Contreras.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings up William Contreras. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Contreras, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros,
Bottom of the inning now, and
the
that'll bring up
designated hitter,
Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Albies brings it in, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was
The
a
first
routine out, but that's how
10,
quickly things can
Julius
change.
D.
As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-1.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a
Now
pitcher
batting,
continuing
shortstop,
to make a guy chase
Carlos.
out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in
Correa.
protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Alvarez, the runner at second with one away. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad McCormick.
Next to hit is Chas McCormick, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras gathers. And that ends the inning. Astros leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in is Freddy Freeman. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Freddy Freeman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first
The batter,
walk he's
number
given
1.
up, along with a
Second
couple of hits. So his
Altuve.
command has been pretty solid so far.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
To third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Tucker. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Heredia. 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
Now to bat, Martine Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros on top, 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Pablo Sandoval, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Strong is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Houston. Ender and Ciarte will be the next to bat. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the catcher, William Contreras.
The batter will be William Contreras. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been
fielder,
all
number
business.
13,
He's not messing around
Ronald
trying to pick
Acuna.
at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
They're showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Grant Dayton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 75, Grant.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cue shot here out toward short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Chas McCormick. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now here it comes. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in once again is Miles Straw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 4-0. So next up will be Freddy Freeman.
Leading off to the plate, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
The batter,
one away.
Second baseman, Alvarez.
Ready now is Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in next, Pablo Sandoval flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And 2 now as that one's fouled off. Just one earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Guillermo Heredia hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Taylor.
To the plate now, Ender Inciarte. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Stepping up is Martine Maldonado. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Martine Maldonado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fouled off. Fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next to hit, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. Heredia is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1.
Strike two. 1 and 2 is the count.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 3. Kevin Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 52, Kevin Smith.
Now here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Tucker. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So stepping in is Freddy Freeman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Full count still. Here comes the payoff pitch. Is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Ryan Stanek gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 45, Ryan Stanek.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down. Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set and the 2-1 pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Striding in is Austin Riley, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
fouls this one off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-2.
2-2 the count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He
Now
obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did
Dansby
not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Abraham Almonte will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 34, Abraham.
So here is Dansby Swanson trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 3-1. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They still trail it here 4-3. Kevin Smith will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 52, Kevin.
Johan Camargo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Johan Camargo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski.
Now it'll be Yuli Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Looking up is Heredia. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel, and it's now 6-3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
At the plate, Carlos Correa tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now batting, left fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Up next, Chaz McCormick. He flew out in his last AB. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Ryan Presley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. So now to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Final strike for the Braves. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.